Cool. Can you make 4 defenses against matrix perception, please?
Yes. Yes, here it comes.
Sure. Yeah, after a minute's worth of searching across this host, you start pulling up some pretty basic files. It's like employee history, employee record, project contributions. Yeah, very boring standard stuff within a host.
Only that last one I'm worried about.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
So
As you finish searching through these files, you notice the Chinese military icon of the spider sweep his field glasses over you, then start yelling out in a language you don't understand. Let's roll some initiative.
Yep, let's do that.
Damn Chinese.
All right.
Well, none of that really looks very fruitful. So yeah, Van Winkle's just gonna switch to AR and jack out.
Yeah, sure. Can you switch? Can you do that all in one pass?
Yeah, switch to AR as a simple action and jack out as a simple action. I'll just confirm that really quick though to make sure.
Yeah, sure.
Damn it though, my thing doesn't open up the things by default. This will just take me like 10 seconds to get what I need.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, thankfully,
Right.
matrix perception is a data processing limit, and so this guy can keep all 8 of his attempts to spot you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, data processing 8. It's fun when you're a spider running on the host.
Yes. Real quick follow up, just to make sure we weren't followed or something. So Magoka and Atlas will drive around town for a bit, getting some food at a fast food store, maybe bring some more extra. Lounge about for a couple minutes and then park the car a block away from the Notel.
Yeah, nothing particularly follows you.
Okay, good. Good. And then meet back up with the group.
Cool.
Can I get like a summary on exactly what we learned from Matrix, I guess?
Nothing so far. Hold on. Vanner, I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Hold on. I'll just get it in a second. Okay,
no problem.
switch interface mode is a simple action, and
I don't actually care about the mechanics. Sorry, like, as long as you think you can do it in one pass, that's good enough for me. Right, so what are we doing now, guys?
I can exit the host in one pass too, so I'll just get out. Yeah, they're both simple actions. I can see. I am looking at them right now.
All
So
right.
you alerted the host of, did you alert the host of, I mean, the security spider of our host, or?
No, we don't have a host.
No,
I mean the host we're going for.
The most he would be able to see is that I did a matrix search as my last action in there, and that's if he got a good look at me. So I'm out. I'm going to take a different route. We got 2 chips. I'm going to go ahead and is there anything I can plug these chips into?
Yeah, there's a standard universal connector chips.
I like this.
I'm going to get my burner comm link and just in AR, I'm going to go ahead and okay, so actually searching my knowledge of hardware, is it possible that these chips would become unusable for their purpose if I connect them to a comm link, using my knowledge of hardware? Is it possible that I could somehow damage these chips for their purpose of going into the host if I do this?
Well, that depends on what's on the chips. For example, that there are varieties of chips that are sort of, plug, play, dump, reusable, rewritable. There's, plug, play, dump, and unusable. There's chips modified to just, autoplay. Chips is, there's a variety of them. You can't tell just by looking at the hardware.
Yeah, well, he didn't tell us not to do this, so...
The black one was not to be inspected. And that's the one
Okay,
we're supposed to
but
be substituting.
Yeah, but the blue one's supposed to go in their host, so I'm going to go ahead and plug the blue one into my burner comm link and just keep it in AR and turn the wireless off on that burner comm link as well too. So yeah, wireless off, blue one goes into my Raptor, my Azteca Raptor.
Yeah, sure. There's 5 files on here.
Are they encrypted or data bombed?
No, otherwise you wouldn't be able to copy them onto the host.
I see.
They're not
So,
encrypted
yeah.
or data bombed. One of them is a simple text file. Place these 4 files on the host. The other 4 files are some 100 gigabytes plus each of meaningless binary gibberish. .txt.
Can I make a software check to try to figure out heads or tails of these? Can I use my knowledge of software to try to pierce these files?
There is over 100 gigabytes of text file, and there's 4 of them. Even if you could, you don't have the time.
Alright, what does one text file say? Like
00101001100100110011001.
Alright, I got it. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay.
It's 100 gigabytes of zeros and ones.
This seems like absolute trash.
So yeah, actually, knowing with what I know about data transfer rates, how quickly could I just
a couple of seconds.
Couple of seconds. All right. So yeah, it won't be too hard for me to get these over. I'm going to wait until after we pierce their facility to bring these over, because if it is only going to take a few seconds, I should be able to do that, at our leisure. But yeah, so at this point, their security makes me a little nervous. Do any of you guys have thermal smoke grenades?
Yep.
How many have you got, Atlas?
She's gonna try to figure out how many she's got by... I got 2.
We might need a little bit more in case things go sour, but
shouldn't be too hard to find.
What I need to do is I need to inspect this facility on the Matrix and see what type of icons are wireless, if their cameras are wireless or whatnot.
Gotcha. Okay, what else? Thank you.
And since nothing on the outside is warded and nothing like that, I think we might be able to just approach and plug shit into shit. I mean, do you guys want to reconvene?
I think that would be wise.
Reconvene? What do you mean?
Let's just get back together and discuss what we found.
Oh well, we just got back. Yeah, like we're at this food place right now. We're about to drive back over.
Wait, so do both data chips have like meaningless stuff on them?
No, the other we didn't inspect yet because the Johnson told us not to.
Yeah. Oh, which one do you say not
probably,
to?
It's
black.
Probably a
yeah,
one.
I see that.
There could be something pretty nasty on it, to be honest. But yeah.
Right. That makes sense.
So,
So do we judge this Johnson's intentions? Perhaps is there like anyone capable of figuring out like who this Johnson is?
It strikes me that this Johnson is a social adept who is completely a frickin' ghost who can become anyone and everyone, put on a wig, maybe perhaps change his skin color or just, fade into the crowd. So I don't know. I mean, I could try to use my knowledge of the Johnson to find it, but that seems like a fruitless avenue. I mean, based on what type of information we have and the fact that the Johnson said that he doesn't care for subtlety, there's only a few things I'm worried about, really. I'm worried that if we do go loud, that the elevators will shut down and that we won't have any path to exit. I'm worried that the tire spikes will eliminate our vehicle.
The tire spikes are only in the driveway round to the rear of the building.
Yep.
I see. So that's not so bad. But the four spirits, who knows what's going to happen with that. Do you have any bound spirits, Orchid?
No, my last spirit gave up its services to me not but a week ago.
All right. So, I mean, I'm thinking, honestly, it might be just a decent plan to...
I could summon a spirit to conceal our movements, and then we could go in through one of the windows on the 4th floor.
You're aware that most windows in, office buildings and so on don't actually open on account of the air quality outside being worse than the air quality inside, and because of air conditioning systems. You'd have to break the window to enter.
Or cut a hole in them.
Yeah.
Alarms.
But yeah.
That'll probably set off alarms.
I think what
aren't one of you a professional at breaking and entering? Shouldn't this be your domain to know how to bypass window alarms?
Yeah, well, hopefully can take care of it over the Matrix, right?
Perhaps I might have to plug into it directly. I didn't really have enough time to search for their things, and I believe there's quite a bit of heat on their host for the next whole shift, maybe 8 to 12 hours, but who really knows about these things? So what I'm thinking I might want to do is just contact my fixer, have him get me a Can Mushi drone, which he'll probably charge a little markup on, but that's fine. And the Can Mushi drone is just a little creepy crawly bug. Based on how little scrutiny that frickin' place had. Oh crap, though, we gotta wait till it goes to the right floor. So, but what I could do is put the drone in there, watch where the elevator's going, and when it gets to the correct floor, just quickly flee and see if we can scope out the floor with the little drone.
That sounds good.
There's that. Or I think going through the ventilation is probably a little troublesome because that will get probably chopped up. Does everybody else like the drone idea? The idea of sending a mini drone in there?
Well, wait, just to be clear, so the host you alerted was the host we're looking, trying to get stuff onto, right?
Yes, it is the Seattle branch of the frickin' whatever systems host.
Right.
Batsu State Systems.
But they're like part of like Wuxing, right? Or what was that?
Yeah.
No, their hosts are just on the Wuxing grid because it's a Chinese company and it's a Chinese grid provider.
That makes sense.
Gotcha. So we don't know like what this company actually does, do we?
No.
Yeah, it does heavy civil and industrial things. The Seattle office does sales and support. It's rumored that it uses Chinese political prison labor to achieve its low prices and costings back in mainland China, where it has its main manufactoriums.
So, are any of you very charismatic at all?
Negatory.
I mean, just look at me. I'm great with people.
I'm sorry.
I have Coke.
Oh, I also have Coke.
Drugs are bad.
All right.
Good.
So getting in is a question mark. Also getting out. One of the ways I was thinking is if they shut the elevators down and there's no stairs, it's up 4 stories, which is a problem. But if we could get climbing kits, we could probably rappel down the side of the building.
Do I think I'd be able to make a large enough barrier to let us slide